go ahead and hit record. So good afternoon. It's November 5th. This is our daily meeting, little group meeting. But let's see. I missed you yesterday. You weren't here, correct?
That's right.
Since it's just the two of us, unless somebody else jumps on here, and if somebody else jumps on, we'll change topic potentially. But if nobody else jumps on, then I'm not going to publish this the recording. Let's just turn it into a private coaching session for a moment. So where do you see yourself heading in the next couple or 3 years, and what can I do to help you?
Boy, I'm still trying to, I'm constantly going back and forth with my audience.
And what are your choices? Hang on just a minute. I'm going to plug my earbuds in. So that's interesting. Check my speaker. It says it's not. Oh, continue recording. Oh, I know what happened. Okay. Okay. So what are your choices?
My choices are just the network marketing crowd, people who are wanting to learn more about social media attraction marketing, those kind of people. And then there's the people that are, I guess, like interested in things that, like the homesteading kind of crowd. There's that. I was also thinking I'd like to be more of like offering kind of like motivation, inspiration kind of things, tips. But I was just watching Stacy's video.
That's where I was. That's why, in fact, I was going to be.
It's over now.
If I had known you were on there, we would have just stayed there.
Yeah, it was over. She ended it pretty much right at 5.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, that she gave a lot of more good tips and stuff. So
well, here's what I would. My first inclination is to say, well, just pick one, because the reality is you can always, if you pick one. This is like social media. You may use this as an analogy. People say, well, I like Facebook, and I like Twitter, and I like Instagram, and I like Pinterest. Well, so what should I do? Pick one. It doesn't matter which one you pick. Pick one. Stay with it. Get it going, and then expand. Now,
no, I understand.
Now, so let's look at those two things. We're talking about, Victoria. We're talking about choosing what audience we'd like to work with. And what do you were about to say something?
No, I said okay.
Yeah. So what you have a single defined audience?
Yeah.
And yours is
45 to 55, near retirees, mostly women.
And what's their problem?
They haven't saved enough for retirement.
Okay. All right. So you're going to try to help them financially.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's come back to Karen. And do you think homesteaders have enough money to homestead? Why wouldn't
maybe some?
Why is there even an inconsistency between homesteading and business builders? Why wouldn't some homesteaders be interested in learning how they can make some additional money? Some, not all.
Yeah. No, I'm sure you're true. I'm sure that you are correct with that. Honestly, I have problems coming up with pain points for homesteaders. it's a lot of like how-to kind of things.
Well, yeah, they don't, how to grow good vegetables, how to raise chickens, how to disconnect from the grid, how to lower your electric bill, how to I mean, there's got to be a million things. I mean,
Yeah, are those really like pain? Is that what it considered a pain point? Is that
well, sure,
it is?
sure,
Okay.
sure. It's a problem. It's a problem they need to solve.
Yeah, it's a frustration.
Yeah.
How to
And
look
so,
up your city ordinance for what you can plant. Like, I remember there was an article in Miami, somebody wanted to plant, I forget what kind of plants they were. It was like food, like, uh, what's the plant that's got the pointy leaves? Not asparagus, but artichokes. They wanted to plant, I think it was like artichokes in their front yard because the leaves were so pretty, but they were artichokes, so they weren't allowed to plant them.
yeah, I have seen that. People want to plant a vegetable garden in their front yard, and that's illegal. You're not allowed to grow vegetables in your front yard. You can grow rose bushes, but you can't grow asparagus. I mean, it's completely stupid. Well, there are areas where it's illegal to collect rainwater. I saw a post or an article or something some time ago. These people were collecting rainwater. They had rainwater running off the gutters, and they were collecting it, and they were told that wasn't legal. That rainwater belonged to the county. That they had to let it run into the ground. It's like,
I've heard that too.
so many absolutely incredibly stupid things. So yeah, so you can help people that are homesteading navigate the world of local ordinances and how to find them and how to get help. And so I think there's lots of things you can do. But financial could be one of them. So no matter what we're doing, no matter whether it's Kim and her horses, or you and homesteading, or you're helping middle-aged women who, I mean, all of these people, sooner or later, your focus is primarily financial, but sooner or later, all of these people have a problem. Can I afford to homestead? How much is it actually going to cost me? How much money do I really need? What's the source of income for somebody who's homesteading? Because do they still have to have a job to support themselves and buy food, put food on the table? And
Oh yeah. Sure.
so they have the same problem that every one of us has. Will I ever be able to retire? Will I ever be able to stay home? Will I ever be able to, how am I going to afford to do that? So,
Yep. Well, I agree with that.
but I think in your case, you just, I mean, what is your, Stacy's 4 questions or 5 questions?
What probably, but I'm not sure what you're referring to.
The 5 questions she teaches to make a decision that you're struggling with.
Oh yeah.
Coming from fear,
Right. Yeah.
why would I?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Coming from love, why would I? And so coming from fear, why would I focus on homesteading? Coming from fear, why would I focus on people that need to build business?
Mm-hmm.
Coming from love, why would I focus on homesteading? Coming from love, why would I focus on business builders? And which one of those statements gave me the strongest feeling emotionally? Heart-centered emotion feeling.
Mm-hmm.
So, now I may have if I were you, I wouldn't trust me. I would go back and look up the questions, and I'm sure you can find them.
Yeah, I can.
But make sure that I've got it right. But and so I might ask myself, where's my heart? What do I really feel? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
as opposed to my mind is telling me I should do this. But where's your gut? Where's your heart?
Mm-hmm.
What do you really
Yeah.
feel? And then do it. And then, because you see, and I mean, look, this isn't a lifelong decision. You're not building a prison wall that you're going to walk into, seal the door behind you, and you can never walk out again. I mean, you
Yeah.
know, if in a year it's not working as well as you hoped it would, or you don't feel as strongly about it, you could always add the other component and do some more
Right.
refocusing. Or if you really want to, you can do both. Get in a group that's homesteading and a group that's business builders, and see which one really works
Right.
out for you.
Yeah. I think I might actually do that. And then maybe I'll just talk more about homesteading topics just to start doing more consistency.
Yeah. Okay, so see, you were not here yesterday either, were you, Victoria?
I was not.
Yeah, okay. Let me give you folks a quick look at something that I showed everybody yesterday. Well, I didn't put up the replay from yesterday. I will put it up, it's there. But I'm gonna take you out to, or were either of you on the Wednesday night webinar?
I was not. I was busy yesterday babysitting.
Yeah, you sent me that message. Back in the MLSP back office, under my websites, generic lead gen campaigns. This is all brand new stuff. MLSP has given you, right now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here's one on health and wellness. So if you're talking to somebody about health and wellness, you have, and these are all absolutely free for you to give away. You click here and you can see what it is. 10 ways to lose weight without dieting and keep it off. Yeah, give me my report. And what these do, I know it's free. What these do, and here's the thank you page. And I'm not training you on how to do this right now, so don't worry if you're not following how to do it. Just know that it's there. What these do is that they give your customer these reports. For example, it's 10 ways to lose weight, or 10 ways to lose weight without dieting and keep it off. So this is a report that you can give away for free. You are the person who's featured here. I'm featured there because we're doing this from my account, not from your account.
Yeah.
So you would be there, you would be here, and your opportunity would be there. So my opportunity, the one I have up here, happens to be iBoomerang. So that's what they find when they go look at my opportunity. So they also have actually, can I go backwards? I can just go backwards. So they get this free report. They can contact you. They have an about you section. They have a link to your opportunity, whatever it may be. And what did I do to the page now? That's not what I intended to do. Go away, go away, go away. And it's all branded to you, and it's free. There's no mention of MLSP on this page at all. So there's one for health and the one we just looked at, the 10 ways to lose weight, and there's going to be more of these. There's one on essential oils, and this is a really nice one. Toxic cleaning products. This is the 5 most toxic cleaning products in your house and what you can do to get rid of them. There's one on making money from home. lots of people. The 5 best ways to make money from home. 5 best ways to make money from home. And again, these are all free. These are things that you can give away. Plus, there's also the Go for Yes challenge, the Posting for Profits challenge, the Simple List Leverage. These are in here too. Now, the difference here is that, like for the 5-day Go for Yes challenge, you don't pay $1 and you don't give them your credit card and you don't get access to MLSP. These are completely sterile. There's no mention of MLSP in them at all. So if you don't want to promote MLSP, a lot of people come in and they have their, the question is, I have my own company that I want to promote and I don't want to promote MLSP at all. How can I do that? This is MLSP's answer to how you can do that. If you don't want to promote MLSP at all, you use these generic lead generation campaigns to begin promoting what you're doing. And there's going to be more of these. They're going to build out more of these. And what you see here, the templates that you see here, for example, that, let me just pull a PDF on essential oils, for example. This template, 5 common toxic cleaning products, in the picture and all this stuff. This template is an extremely easy template to replicate over in Funnelizer and turn it into anything you want it to be. Let's say it was Kim and horses. We could easily turn this into horses and get rid of essential oils. So there's a whole new set of stuff that you have available to you back here. So of course, in order to use the stuff, you've got to stick around and be a member of MLSP. And I did talk the other day about some of the advantages of MLSP, not all of them. So, but the membership level. Now you've been in MLSP for a while, right, Karen?
I have.
Yeah. Victoria, are you in MLSP or are you just on the trial?
Just on the trial.
Okay. So if you do choose to stick around, and I hope you do, there's a lot of advantages here. The level you want to be in at is at the basic level. You don't need any of the more expensive levels right now. There's nothing at the $150 or $300 level that you're going to be able to use right now effectively. So what you need is the $49.97 level. That's all you need. And you have everything you need is completely available to you. I did a little bit of an overview and training yesterday on the Customer Resource Manager, and so I'll put that replay up from yesterday into the group. Now, are you aware, Victoria, that Stacy is starting a new 5-day Go for Yes challenge, and she just started it. She did a what did she call it? I don't know. It's just a preview or a preamble or a pre-challenge video. We just got off of that. It's in the same group, MLSP VIP, and the actual challenge starts tomorrow at 3 o'clock my time, 6 o'clock Eastern. And as long as you're in MLSP, the challenge is available to you. And if this is the first time you've gone through any of this stuff, if you have the ability to get on her challenge, get in. But all you have to do is stay in MLSP and you're able to get in. So the only thing that would hold you back is your time.
Right.
It's available to you, and I would really encourage you to jump into it. This will be my 4th time going through the Go for Yes. Well, we did the Go for Yes challenge. This will be my 3rd time going through the challenge itself. Then we did, I did the MLSP, I did the Go for Yes masterclass, and then we did did you do the 8-week program, Karen?
No, I didn't.
No, okay, you did the masterclass.
Yes,
That was the one that we were doing the Tuesday reviews of.
exactly.
And we drifted away from them because we got into this.
I think we were almost done. We were 5.
We were.
I think we had one more meeting to go and then it was done.
Yeah, we were. We were. But the reason I'm saying all that is there's so much stuff here. Every time, I mean, every time I listen to Stacy or Aaron, I learn something new every time. And this stuff is,
It's true. Even when she was talking today in her little whatever you would call it.
Pre-challenge introduction.
Yeah, yes. I was still learning more.
Yeah.
I really do learn every time, because she says like different things every time, you know.
Well, and it's, have you ever had the experience of picking up a book and reading it a year after you read it and finding that the author wrote things in there that they weren't in there the last time? Somebody snuck in and rewrote the book. And she may have said the same thing, but you didn't hear it. And I mean, that's just the way we are. We're lucky if we retain 10% of what we hear. And that's why going back through this stuff, and then I'm thinking maybe the fourth time I go through it, it'll begin to really stick. It's getting the stuff to stick so that you implement it basically on a daily basis. It becomes part of you.
Yes.
Yeah. Getting it into your subconscious so that you just execute without even having to think about it. You just do it. Yeah. So, Victoria, do you have anything special on your mind today? Any questions?
No, not that I can think of. I think what you're saying is true. It's the implementation. I think I need to, keep working on the pain points. I want to create a Trello account so I can kind of, get a rhythm going. I think that's my biggest thing is not being organized, and because I work full time, it's easy for me to say, well, I'll do this tomorrow, and then I don't, right? So if I had an organization like Money Monday, Motivation Tuesday, Wealth Wednesday, Wisdom Wednesday, like if I had some set stuff, and as I think about things, I could put it in Trello and then crank out the posts.
Do you have the ability to pick a time every day that you can say, this is when I go to work with my second job, the job that I'm using to build my fortune? And
right.
So, and it could be an hour in the morning and an hour in the evening. I mean, pretend, can you, and I feel your pain, because people that do this, that have a full-time job, and mothers that have a job and kids at home, and especially mothers that have a job, kids at home, and a husband, because I kind of, husbands are sort of like having an additional kid in the family. It's just like, you got to take care of them too. I don't know how they do it, but they do. But you're right, you have to be extremely organized. But the one thing that helps is if you can schedule yourself so that you just say, okay, every day from 7 o'clock till 8 o'clock, I'm going to work. That's my second job. That's when I go to work. And you just go in the room, and your office, you have to have a spot in the house. It's not in the kitchen or in the living room. It's a spot where you can be isolated. You can tell your family, look, from 7 to 8 at night, Mommy's at work. And let me tell you the reason I'm doing this. I'm doing this so that I can build a better future for us, and you're going to benefit from it. So you get an agreement with your family that during that time when your door is closed, they are not allowed, unless the house is burning down or the kid is bleeding to death, they're not allowed to knock on the door. They're not allowed to disturb you. That's your work time. You're at work. And if you can pick 1 or 2 times a day that you can do that, you'll find that it'll become easier for you to get organized. Because right now you're trying to fit this in the nooks and crannies when you can, and there's always something vying for your time. The cat needs fed, the dog wants out, the garbage needs, the dishes need washed. There's always something that's vying for your time and attention.
Yep. No, it's true. It's true. I mean, they say, oh, you can do this in the pockets of your day, and you can make calls while you're driving and in your commute, and blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, I'm not calling anybody when I'm driving. It's like, I might check in with something at home, but I'm not calling when I'm driving, and
Yeah,
I like to be where I can take notes and where I can be present. If I'm
right,
driving, I'm not present.
right. And also, I mean, I've heard stories of guys that you know, they built their business on their lunch hours.
Yeah.
They go out and they sit in their car and they make calls. Well, you know, I couldn't do that. I
Okay.
wouldn't do it. I don't want to do it. And so I'm not going to do it. It's like, no, that's, there may be somebody who did that. And my hat's off to them. That's not me.
Mm-mm.
But, you know, if you can at least find an hour a day that you can just say, that's my work time, or maybe 2 hours a day, like you say, one in the morning, one in the evening, and negotiate with your family so that that's your time, uh, and see if that doesn't help you.
Yeah.
And yes, get 5 pain points and schedule them. Manic Monday, depressed Tuesday, whatever they are. That's what I do. I mean, I actually have, you know, I do this video every day called Coffee with Len. I've been doing it for 8 years now, 9 years. I don't know how long time. But if you look at my this is my Coffee with Len file. I actually have, you see new ideas here? There's 2 things I have here. One is when I think of a new idea, I actually make a list of them. But then this is Monday's my mindset, Tuesday's health, Wednesday staying active, Thursday self-reliant, Friday's money. These are the 5 major pain points. And so I have them. That's what I do. Now, the next thing you might ask yourself is, well, how can I talk about staying active? I mean, holy crap. I've talked about staying active 5 weeks in a row now. How do you find things to talk about? I actually just go Google. I actually put the word staying active into Google and I start scanning through and looking for something I haven't talked about recently. Or remembering that only 5% of your friends actually see a post on any given day.
Right.
I talked about self-reliance today at 7:30 this morning, 6:30. Quite frankly, I don't remember what I said today. If I can't remember what I said today, how's anybody else going to remember? So if I talk about the same thing a week from now, somebody can say, Len, you talked about that last Wednesday. No. Besides that, I won't have the same people on next Wednesday as I have on this Wednesday. So it's okay to do minor variations on the theme. Now, if you're posting these on YouTube, which I do, then you can't be absolutely identical. You just can't use, of course, you may not be doing video. You can't be absolutely identical to it because YouTube is very clever at catching duplicate content. So, you know, I mean, I never try to duplicate anything I've done in the past, unless it was a long time ago. Right. But just having a little schedule like that, knowing that on this day, this is the thing we're going to talk about, having a set time, and try to get a little organization in there and a little persistence, because persistence, not persistence, but procrastination. Oh, I'll do that tomorrow. I know. I mean, look, I'm the worst. I am. You have my deep sympathy, empathy. Okay. I'm not going to do a call tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to be on, for those of you who want. Our hour tomorrow is 1 hour earlier. It's Stacy's Go for Yes live challenge, which once again, you ladies could do this. I actually have 2 or 3 new people signed up for the challenge tomorrow, starting tomorrow. You can do it. Go find a friend that wants to get in the Go for Yes challenge with you and get them in there. Charge them $1. And you never know, they might become your affiliate. But whatever. So I'm not gonna do, I think we're pretty much wrapped up.
Okay.
Now, I am starting the whole sequence again, starting with Stacy's Go for Yes tomorrow. I'm doing the whole sequence again. So for the next 5 days, we have Go for Yes live, and then we'll be into Aaron's recorded. If you want to join me in that, I'll be doing a recap daily. I'll have a couple new people. It'll be at a different time because Stacy's going to be at a different time. So she's doing hers at 3 o'clock. So I'm not going to do a recap at 4 o'clock. Probably be 10 o'clock in the morning or something the next day. I don't know yet. Haven't decided. But you're welcome to join me. So it'll be in the same group here in Social Media Dominance. The group is going to stay open. The videos are going to stay in here. You have access for the rest of your life. You have access to the videos that we put up in the group. If you stay with MLSP, of course, you have lifetime access to all of the videos, everything. So for as long as you stay. If you do decide to jump into MLSP, you are my affiliate. I think you played the dollar under me. You are my affiliate, which means that I'm available to you 24/7, 366 in leap year, unless I happen to be out water skiing, snow skiing, drinking beer or whatever. But you can always, if you need anything, if you need help, I'm your guide. Look me up. Give me a call, shoot me a message, and touch and check in with me, and I will guide you through the MLSP jungle. Have you done the 10 steps? Start here. Okay. Your homework assignment is to go to your MLSP back office and locate the button in the upper left corner that says Start Here. And do it.
Right here.
Okay.
Okay.
Share screen. Just make
Yeah,
sure.
no, I know where it is.
Okay. Do the whole thing. Just go through those 10 steps or 9 steps, whatever they are, because that gets the system set up for you and it gets you familiar with everything not everything, it gets you familiar with what's back there. But it really gets the system set up for you so that the system will work properly. MLSP is an absolutely amazing tool, but it's like your microwave. If you don't know what button to push, it's not going to cook a turkey if you push the boil water button, right?
Right.
So, so you got to know a little bit about it. But there's so much back there, and let me help you.
Okay.
Because it's also possible to get buried alive in MLSP, and especially if you try to do too many things at once. Right? How long have you been in, Karen?
Since February.
How's it working for you?
It would probably work better if I was more consistent.
None of us admit that, though. We don't say that out loud.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah. You signed up with Stacy, didn't you?
No.
Oh, that's right. Who you signed up with?
So the lady I signed up under, she's not in there anymore. And then my sponsor was her sponsor, you know, so it just went to the next one up.
Right. Yeah. So is her sponsor helping you, or have you connected with her? And
he's like another, he's been with MLSP for a long time, and he's developed his own coaching and training that's like very, very good. And so I've also like invested with him too.
Okay.
Because he's got very good training too.
Okay. Well, at least you're getting help from somebody.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, my personal and humble opinion about MLSP is that they've done a phenomenal job. They've got a whole lot of stuff back there, but the challenge is if you come into MLSP new, if you don't have somebody helping you and guiding you, you'll just get buried in the system and get lost. It's possible to get totally buried. So, good. All right, my friends, I'm going to go. I'm here for you. If I can do anything, you know where to find me. All righty?
Yes,
And
thank you.
we'll be
Glenn.
starting the live with Stacy tomorrow at 3. 3 my time, 6 Eastern. Okay? Cool. We'll see you then.
Okay,
Bye for now.
bye.
Bye.
Bye. And by the way, you both still have the link to my Calendly link is there too. So if you want to book a private for whatever reason, you can do it at any time. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
I'll have to end the recording. No, yeah, it'll end.